when I was in my early 20s, I moved from where I'm from in the middle of America to New York City. With no intention of ever going back. And I wanted to do comedy in New York. People said, oh, you should do stand-up, you should do stand-up. I guess, I don't know. I didn't know what else to do. And I didn't want to be there, so I moved to New York. But then I had to make money, and it was very expensive. And I went to school, went to college, I didn't study, really. I didn't study banking or science, I studied a lot of Nietzsche, which didn't make me too much money in New York. So I had to make money, and all I had done previously really for work was I worked in an ice cream store once, and then I had delivered a lot of pizzas, either on my bike or with a car. But I was tired of that. So I said, well, I keep hearing about these things, temp agencies. So I registered with many temp agencies, and to my surprise, periodically I would get a call, usually when everyone else was out of town. I don't really have like an administrative assistant demeanor. I'm not the smiliest. After a while though, I got something that was decent, filing or something, and then another thing that was data entry, and then another one that was answering phone calls, but in like a call center for a stock agency on Wall Street. But I was at these jobs in the morning. I couldn't stay out late. I'm there to do comedy, and I was supposed to be at shows. And I had to get up and go to these jobs in the morning. It was very frustrating. And I thought, I don't know what to do, And in the midst of this, I was taking an comedy improv class, and one of my teachers moved, and he asked, hey, does somebody want to paint my apartment? And me and a couple of guys said, yeah, let's do that, And so we did that, and in the midst of painting this guy's apartment, I realized, holy shit, I love painting. This is amazing. And I had this memory, I was like, oh yeah, when I was like, I don't know, 12 or something, I won this big citywide painting contest. So I was like, that was gone from my memory, but I remembered it in this moment. I remember distinctly it was snowing, and looking outside thinking, could I possibly make money from this? A few more weeks go by, and I'm told by this temp agency, the temp job, that, well, we want you to go full time. We're getting rid of all of the temps, so if you want to stay, great, but you have to be full time. Oh shit, now I gotta make a decision. So I told him, I don't think I can do that. So this was on a Friday. Then I was walking around downtown in my neighborhood. I lived in a very gay neighborhood called Chelsea on the west side of Manhattan. And I was looking at flyers, a lot of flyers posted. And I thought, well, maybe this is something to do. I could make a flyer and put painting. I'm a painter, and just see what happens. I got a call later that day, hey, we have another temp job for you. I was like, shit, I made a decision. I told him I'd take it, and then later that night, midnight on a Friday, I called him, my voice shaking, I said, I can't do it. I said, I gotta do this, I gotta try this painting thing. So that Saturday, I created a flyer, and painter experience. And I hung it around my neighborhood, and put up a lot of them, 30, something like that, 40. Everywhere, telephone poles, laundromats, wherever there was a bulletin board, walls, whatever. And within 2 hours, I got 2 phone calls. on my cell phone. And the first one, I was like, yes, hello. Okay. hey, I see your flyer and I need my entire apartment painted. Okay, I think, what do I do now? I wasn't prepared for this. And I said, well, usually what I do is I look at the place first. I figured that'd buy me some time. And he said, well, great. And then we scheduled a time to come over. And then I get, like half hour later, I got another call. And the guy asked, do you install floors? I said, sure. Yeah, I do that. And he said, well, what's your rate? I'm like, and I was thinking what I made at the temp agency was like, I don't know, about 13 an hour or something like that, which at that time I thought was tremendous money. And I thought, well, I want to say like 50 an hour, but I thought, let's be reasonable. I said 20 an hour. He said, great. Come on by. And I thought, okay, great. How's Monday for you? And he said, great, come on by. I'm moving. I just need a simple floor put down, linoleum floor in a small kitchen. I said, great, no problem. This is Saturday. So later that day, almost immediately, I go to a bookstore. And in the how-to section, I get a renovation book. In America, there was a series of books called Time Life books, and this was Time Life Guide to Home Repair. And I read up on it, I took notes, said, okay, I'm going to have notes in my pocket. And I thought, maybe that's not good enough. I thought, what I'll do is I'll bring the book to the job. So Monday comes, I think I'm prepared, I got my tools, I went out, I bought tools. And I go there Monday. In the interim, I forgot to mention, I didn't know about voicemail. I was getting calls on my cell phone, and they said this is Chelsea. And I would get calls at 10:30 at night. Hey, you want to come over and do an estimate? No. I don't think so. Anyway, back to Monday. So I go there, not far from my apartment, and I walk in confident, acting like I've done this a million times. And I look at the floor and I think, holy shit, I have no idea what to do. But I have my tools and I know in my bag I have the how-to book. So I think if it gets really rough, I'll jump in the bathroom. Look at the how-to book. Customer's right there, 20 feet away, puttering around, getting ready to move. Gets difficult. I said, hey, where's your bathroom? Go in the bathroom with the bag, flip through it, floor repair, head back out, confident. Everything fell into place. A couple more trips to the bathroom. At the end of the job, he said, that looks amazing. Did you go to school for this? I said, yes, I did. Thank you.
Thank you.